Okay, what is going on YouTube? It's been another long while since I posted my last video. I hope you checked that out. It was just basically an update on how my life was going, how my agency was going. But I'm coming at you with another video today, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get social media marketing clients in whatever niche without leaving your house, how to close with ease, and the structure that I actually used to close my first $1,200 a month cosmetic dental client in Jamaica. I don't know if you guys know, but I live in Texas, so that's a long way. But this strategy shows you exactly how to get any client anywhere in the world. So let's hop right on into it. So like I said, how to get social media marketing clients anywhere in the world without leaving your house. And I added without leaving your house because I understand for young people, I'm 17, so I don't have a mode of transportation where I can, go door to door every single day or go to in-person meetings or, I don't know if you guys seen my cold calling video, but I used to do cold calling, which I don't like to do anymore. So I just needed a tactic and strategy that worked for me. And this one just so happens to be it. So it's a process. Okay. One of the main things that a lot of people come up to me for and ask me about is after I close a client, what do I do? Or what's the best way to reach out to people? So I'm going to break it up to you in 4 steps, and I'm just going to lay it out super simply for you guys so you guys can implement this right after watching this video. So let's get right into it. Step 1 is obviously the outreach, whether it be cold calling, LinkedIn, door-to-door, cold emailing, or all the other strategies out there. You need to cold outreach and you need to stay consistent with it. It all works. You just need to find out what works for you. But one main avenue of outreach that I found works for me and that I don't see many people doing or mentioning is social media messaging. Messaging on, I'm not talking about LinkedIn, I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram messaging, whether it be text or video. That mode of outreach is very effective. I started doing it in January. My first day of doing it, I had a 5-star dental practice with over 100 Google reviews message me back the next day saying that they wanted to hop on a trial. So that just goes to show that it works. It's something different. What this allows the person you're trying to reach out to, what it allows them to do is have a little bit of control. When you're cold calling or when you go door to door, they don't have a lot of control. They're kind of forced to talk to you in some sort of way. But if you message them, they can look at it on their own time. They're allowed to think about it, and you can also see if they opened the message or read it or seen it. So that gives you data that you could work with whenever it comes to follow up. But social media outreach is the actual mode that I use to get the dental client in Jamaica, and I use Instagram video messages. And so it was super simple, and within the, I think it was like a 30-second video. Within those 30 seconds, I was able to break the trust barrier that, hey, I'm all the way across the country, or I'm all the way, on another side of the globe, but I can still deliver value to you. Okay, so number 1, outreach. What next? Whenever you get someone saying yes, what's the next thing that you do? You get what's called a discovery call. This call is, you're not talking about numbers at all, and if you are, you're talking very vague and very brief numbers, but you're just getting to know the person a little bit more, because not only are they trying to figure out if you're a good person to spend money with, but you're trying to figure out if this person is a good client to work with. So the discovery call is essential to the whole process from outreach all the way to the close, to get the right clients that you want for the long term. So the discovery call does exactly that. You have a list of questions that you need to ask this person that are essential to deliver value for them. And so yeah, you're getting to know the person, and you're getting to know the business a little bit and what their mindset is, especially what their mindset is, because if these people are crazy, obviously you don't want to be working with them. If they're in the right place to actually be a client of yours, because a lot of people, they're not in the right stage of their business, I guess you could say. But after this discovery call, what else? Where's the close? Where do you start talking about the numbers and whatnot? And after this could combine into step 3, and I'll explain in a little bit. Step 3, you book a separate closing call, or you can combine the discovery and the closing call into one. That's completely up to you. That depends on that depends on how you feel the conversation is going. If you feel like this person's super energetic and super ready to work with you, maybe they've done advertising in the past, but they understand that they can't do it all themselves and they want to hand it off to someone. If you feel like it's ready to move forward immediately, you can combine the two calls together and close on that call. Or what I've done in the past is actually wait it out for a little bit, book the closing call within the next 2 or 3 days, and then you have a whole call to close them. That also works really well because what that time frame allows you to do is see if they're patient and see it qualifies them as well. If they're not willing to wait 2 or 3 days to hear more about how you can help them, then at the end of the day they're probably not a good person to work with. So step 1, outreach; 2, discovery call; 3, closing call. What next? They paid you. Or they didn't. Maybe you're on a free trial. Maybe you're on a paid trial. Maybe you're doing a one-off thing for them. What do you do after they sign the contract, after you sent the invoice and they paid for it? What next? Step 4, the onboarding call. Okay, this is probably the key call that I could push onto you guys. Okay, if you don't get this right, the client and the whole process of you working with them will be a pain in the ass. This is where you set the guidelines and the standards, what you expect out of them and what they can expect out of you. You lay out the whole strategy on what you will do for them for the most part. You get any assets that you need for the ads, whether it be the login info, pictures, videos, any graphics that you may need. You get access to all of the accounts, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, whatever you sell them on. But you set the guidelines, you take control, and you explain to them, and you push a point onto them that you're not just a guy coming in to deliver leads. You're here to help them grow, and if you're here to help them grow, they need to be willing to grow as well. You set the guidelines and the standards, okay? And that's the basic structure that I can lay out for you guys. Step 1, outreach. Step 2, discovery call. Step 3, closing call, or you can combine the two. Step 4, the onboarding call, and this is the key. This is the key step that I would say, honestly, because anyone can get a client, but not everyone can actually deliver the value for the long term and actually have a sustainable relationship with the business owner. Okay. Now notice how I said discovery call, closing call, onboarding call. They're all calls, meaning you don't have to be in the same vicinity. You don't have to go in person to meet with these people. What this structure allows you to do is break the trust barrier and have the fact that you are in a different country or a different city be the last thing that they worry about. Okay, what this allows you to do is set an authoritative figure and have them trust you and have them trust that you'll be able to deliver value no matter if you're on a different planet. So that's what I like so much about this structure, is that I can close deals in Jamaica over the phone and within a 45-minute phone call. I can close deals with ease without having to worry about objections like, well, if you're not in this, how is this going to be able to work if you're not in the same city as me? Okay. And at the end of the day, if they are the type of business owner to only worry about if you can't come to their office or if you can't come to their office, then they're probably not a good client to work with anyways, because they probably have a lot of insecurities and they probably have a lot of trust issues as well, which is kind of understandable. But this breaks that objection right off the bat. Okay. Now, bonus, if you stay, I didn't tell you guys about this in the beginning, but if you stay towards the end, you guys are going to get a bonus tip. I hope you guys got value out of this. I hope the structure is pretty well laid out for you guys to kind of understand. But I will send you the exact message script that I used to get the first $1,200 per month dental client in Jamaica. Okay, this is a cosmetic dental client, not just any dental client, but a cosmetic dentist, and they're paying me $1,200 a month, and with potential to raise the retainer in Jamaica. So I'm going to send you that exact strategies. Just follow the steps below to actually get the message, to get the script sent to you. Follow me on Instagram, like my last 3 posts, and DM me the message that you see right there. Done. Now what? I'll get back to you. We'll hop on a phone call completely for free. I'll answer any questions that you have, and I will send you the script. Okay. And this is a bonus for you guys that watch towards the end. So you better take advantage of this, because I'm not, I might take down this video, I might not, but it's super simple. Follow me, like my last 3 posts, DM me, and I'll get you set up for that. If you don't send me that exact message, and if you don't follow those step 1 and 2, I will not send it to you. I do have whenever it comes to the outreach, I do have a certain script, and that's what I'm going to send you. When it comes to the discovery call and closing call, I also have scripts for those. I'm not going to send those to you, but I hope the structure that I laid out for you kind of gives you an idea of how to take control of these meetings, and I hope it broadens your mind on what's actually possible whenever it comes to social media marketing and client acquisition. So, like I said, my name's Xavier, and my company is Moy Media. I hope you guys got value out of this. If you haven't checked out probably my most popular video, the cold calling video, check out that. Like I said, I don't do cold calling anymore because I hate it. But go ahead and check that out. Maybe you get some value out of it. I also have like a little door-to-door video as well. And so, all right, guys, talk to you soon, and I hope to see you on my Instagram. All right, see ya.